Okay, I did not see that one coming. Turns out that even the Arthur can have a little bit of a tragic past, although apparently he is not even aware of it, or maybe he's in denial. If anything, this paints his obsession with night in a whole different manner, almost like a Cerberus retcon, so to speak. Because now you actually question just how delusional is Arthur. It's his most common abilities that are both annoying and a little bit funny at the same time, and now it's even a little bit sad. Yes, this is me, the angry anime fan, the despair viewer, and reviewing Fire Brigade of Flames chapter 97. As Shinra falls deeper into being possessed by the spirit of Hidehito Tabashi, Arthur keeps fighting on, saying that I'm giving you three chances. If you're not back until then, I'll um, cut you down. And then Orgon begins to say, like, the deeper you fall into your delusions, the stronger you become. And that is actually true. We cannot forget that when he fought, he were riding a horse, which is actually a figurehead of a donkey. He always his will of fire became stronger. And then he begins to say that he was born a knightly knight and educated, and even Arthur says it was a noble family. However, it's revealed uh, from the past. I mean, his flashback of his past, that that's a lie. He was not born a noble family, nor was he born a knightly knight. No, he was actually only the son of a couple who unfortunately had a failed restaurant, as they were in deep debts. And back then, is but even back then, Arthur had a little tendency to be, well, spacing out, so to speak. Because as he was telling his father that dinner was ready and taking off his hat when the father was sleeping, he always asked, "Were you looking for something?" And unfortunately, his father did nothing to, well, help with that delusion, because he actually encouraged that, saying something like, "Your old man is looking for something, and as when I am in this hat, I'm looking for, I'm seeing all the stars." And of course, first Arthur saw nothing, but later on, when his father says, "Oh, are you sure?" Arthur imagined that he saw a castle and many things more. And then his father played along with that illusion, as such as taking his mother into a dance and saying, like, "Come, Arthur, the ball is about to start." So, yeah. I don't know if that's abusive or if that's very encourageable. Seeing that this family was in debt and had a failed restaurant, maybe in the end it was supposed to encourage Arthur to find his own path in life. But yeah, his father encouraged the delusions that Arthur saw. Until one day, suddenly, when Arthur woke up, and all he found was a note that said that um, uh, that only left a note that said that his father and mother have just simply vanished, have gone on an adventure to save the world, and this castle is now yours. Now you are the king. So it turns out that Arthur was abandoned by his parents, and that only fueled his delusions even more, and which is why he is now the knight and the knightly king. Of course, the others react pretty badly to that, but it seems that either Arthur is in denial of what is happening, or he just don't care because, well, he is just that much into his delusions. As the fight keeps on being more fierce and fierce, the other members, while still a little bit surprised by, well, Arthur's backstory, still wonders that if this continues, one of them is gonna die. However, Organ says that's not the case, that he has always been the judge of their silly fights, and neither of them could win. But he does say that this fight is only beginning. So Arthur questions Hero and knight. We have this many fights to decide was better, but never got results. As the possessed Shinra says it doesn't matter, then Arthur says that he has no need to hold back if you abandon your beliefs. The fight has only started. So yeah, in a way, that Arthur's past is actually more tragic than you think. He has always been an idiot and a delusionist, but now what makes me actually feel like this is a little bit tragic. He was abandoned as a child for reasons unknown, and his father encouraged his, well, delusions. It's not exactly known though if he encouraged them because, well, he was an abusive parent, or if he encouraged them simply because, well, Arthur was, what's that word? They were living so hellishly, so maybe he thought that encouraging them was the only way to find happiness in this hellish life. Nor is it actually known why his family abandoned him. I mean, in a way, that is abusive. Still, though, it didn't exactly look like they lived a unhappy life. But who knows? Yeah. Arthur is truly a complex character. Without a doubt, he suffers from some kind of disorder. I don't exactly know what this disorder is. Delusional disorder? Or PSD? Who knows? But this fight, though, other than that, there was some small amount of skimmage and fights, as it only turns out that Shinra and Arthur have had many violent side edges before. But in the end, who will win? And will Shinra return to his beliefs? Well, you give me your thoughts, do you have any?